best poetry in the world. Sit back, relax, and let the words.
New Orleans, Sonny Patterson.
So I'm from a stock that pitch cocktail bombs and hand grenades. We pour cayenne pepper around the perimeter of a building to keep the police dogs at bay. I'm the Panther Party in a Desire housing projects in New Orleans. I'm a nigga turning the gun on the National Guards. Take a long, long look. I'm a cook in the kitchen asking the missus to taste the dinner. Take a long, long sip, cause death ain't always this good. It's eyes popping out they sockets. It's a lifeless body rocking backwards and forwards. It's a boy stabbed 40-some times in front of the church house. It's a man 43 years old stuffing his penis in a 9-year-old girl's mouth. No, death don't always taste good. Just don't sound like something I want to eat often. I hear them say it was like a train came through the room, left mama so depressed she was unable to move until one day, a few months after the hurricane. Husband and child found the Trinity bloody in bed, his wife, son, other daughter dead, and on the end table there was a letter that read, I couldn't stay here, not for 1 minute longer, and it made no sense for me to leave here alone, cause who would take care of my babies with their mama gone? I'm telling you, death ain't always good. It'll leave you finning for water and food. It'll riddle up your body in an Audubon ballroom. They'll El Hajj Malik El Shabazz you, crown you king, then dethrone you in a Lorraine hotel. They'll disfigure your body to where folk can't tell if you Emmett Till or not. Tell them, mama, keep that casket open. Let all the world see it ain't just burning in Mississippi. Hell is hot wherever you be. From the rooftop to the cell block. Step on up to the auction block. Bend over, touch your toes, so show your teeth. Lift her titties, examine his balls. It damn near sound like a hip-hop song, but it's slavery at its peak. A circus for all the freaks. They'll warn you, caution when you speak. Can't afford the truth to leak, but we'll say blessed are the meek, and all the ones who make peace, and all the ones who are persecuted for the sake of righteousness. For we say theirs is the kingdom. Earth is their inheritance, so no matter how treacherous, they'll try to trap us in them trenches. They'll dig deeper ditches, but all that matters is this: which side will we pick? Which path will we choose? Either win or lose, cause death don't come in vain. Not for us to remain enslaved or our spirits to remain in cages. It comes so we might be courageous to fulfill our obligation to our God and all creation and stand in determination, able to look death in the face and say, we made it, we made it, we made it, we made it.
All the way from Muskegon, Michigan. Give it up for my man,
Everywhere I
Def
go,
Poet, Poetry.
I see cute people with ugly people. And I can't help but to ask myself, what does she see in that guy? Inner beauty? Well, I have a whole lot of that. I see these happy couples and I used to think, what do I have to do to get a girl like that? And then that evolved into, what do I have to do to get a girl? Now I'm exhausted from thinking, fatigued from trying to convince myself that I'm worthy of another being, tired of looking, but not really looking, so it doesn't appear that I'm desperate, weary of being afraid to tell someone that I'm interested in fears that they will avoid me, consumed from being alone. No longer will I be at the mercy of women that like me. No longer will I try to look my best for women that don't know that I'm in love with them. No, all that is finished, finito, completo, no more oh. From now on, I'm dating myself. I mean, I already talked to myself, so I know my conversations will be good. I've always said I wanted to be with someone that's just like me. Well, there's no one more like me than me. It's not like I'm dating my cousin or nothing. I looked it up. There's nothing in the law books to say a man can't date himself. I don't know why I didn't think of this before. I amaze myself sometimes. I laugh and joke with myself on lonely days, praying hard for better days. Now we can get through the rough times together. No one to impress but myself. I mean, I'll probably still play games with myself, cry to myself, lie to myself, because I hate to hurt myself's feelings. I'll only be looking out for myself, though. But you know how women are. Once they see you with someone, all of a sudden, now they want to get with you. All of a sudden, I'm that cute guy that is dating someone now. Well, I assure you, I'm not doing this to make other women jealous. I am completely happy with myself. I like myself. I think I'm attractive. Plan to be with myself to the very end. Or until someone better comes along.
Everyone, please welcome the Camera Blue.
This is for the thick chicks. The 150 plus chicks. For the girls who have accepted their bellies and embraced them. Like fuck it, just love it. The girls who know that no matter how much they try, trim sperm metabolife ain't gonna change these thighs. Believe me, I've tried. 36, 29, 42. 36, 29, 42, size 16. Depending on the jeans, but this is for those girls who go out to eat late at night after spots even though they're not hungry. They're just going for the company, but they understand that it's hard to maintain a figure like this, so they order the vanilla shake with the caramel twist, and please, can you make mine extra thick? So this is for being called thick. This is for the girls who know that being called thick is a compliment. This is for the average woman in America because she wears a size 12 or a 14, not a 6 or an 8. 6 and 8, those are shoe sizes. Those are not dress sizes. 36, 29, 42. Say it with me. 36, 29, 42, 169 pounds at 5'3". But grown men quiver when they look at me. So this is for the real reason that velour came back into style. For Big Les, Serena, Beyonce, and Trina. For the tip drill video on BET. For St. Louis, Atlanta, North Carolina, and Northern Cali, because they respect the booty. And the thickness. See, this is for the thickness, and this is for those jeans, those size 14s, and the girl who put on those size 14s and stepped out feeling fly. You see, this is for feeling fly and loving life. This is for feeling fly, loving life, but still allowing yourself to have some French fries, because this is for the thick chicks. The 150 plus chicks, the 36, 29, 42, 169 pounds at 5'3", size 16, depending on the jeans.
Give it up for Shihan.
All right. I need your help with this. When I put my hands in the air, I need you to say what? Okay? All right. Say what? Louder than that. Say what? Louder than that. Flashy words make the world turn, but it don't turn right. Flashy words make the world turn, but it don't turn right. So I use these realize to realize the realize being spoken but not heard, because we are more fascinated by that which is fabricated. The iconoclastic, tactless tactician aims tongue, spits truth, words like wrecking balls bounce off brains, because nobody likes to hear what's going on these days. It's like the truth hurts. And we've been lied to, a bunch of hollowed minds living on borrowed times, and nobody likes to hear that, and nobody likes to say it either, because lazy angels never carry their wings, and wingless words do nothing but keep us down. So this New York poet yells, there is no satisfaction in knowing that your life is one of the saddest fictions ever written. So take your not so satisfactory life back to the sadness factory, to be reworked and to be rewritten and to be reconfigured to live right. Open your brain, let your heart go. The real you's been locked within your ribcage for too long, and stop trying to hold on to them, because that's why it all started. And about that same time, he forgot fun, she lost hope, and now we can't find anything. And I swear to God, if I could swear to God, I'd ask her, what the fuck was she thinking when she gave us free will? Because we done fucked things up, because kids don't play and God don't pray, because it's out of her hands now. See, I've rewritten the Bible after getting over the primal rage of finding my name disguised within a Bible's page, and people trying to dissect my destiny will find that words somehow make the world turn, but it really doesn't turn right. And suddenly the world starts spinning because words weren't good enough. So I tell you, a blind man once told me the true meaning of love at first sight. So I closed my eyes and I recited this poem to an audience of one and found total gratification in my undivided attention. And when I opened my eyes, I found myself standing before a mirror, staring into the eyes of an invisible man until my pupils became pupils and I could teach myself to live a better life. Words. Words. From a piece of mind brings peace of mind. All I gotta do is give a piece of mind. Or in other words, piece together the pieces in me to create peace within me. But shit, they are all pieces. Pieces to a puzzle when it's put together is me. So let me tell you something. Don't ever do anything you're not supposed to, and speak only when spoken to, and don't speak unless you mean. Because a good man is hard to find, and a hard man is good to find. And I'm half the man I used to be and 1/4 the person I should be or could be, because I sacrificed freedom for stardom after being fucked out of my freedom without a condom. Now how dumb was I? Words. Break these words down to the syllables. They all are the silly bulls they represent. And what do I represent? Well, it's hard to say when my represents the fact I have to question myself, or each time that question represents itself. I can, therefore I am, and sticks and stones may break your bones, but words will always teach you. Thank you.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, teach you that poetry.
All right, here we go. I want to do dumb things. I'm talking strolling in the park things, stealing kisses straddled on park swings in the daylight while the ice cream van sings a little melody for us to move to, like I'm talking some midnight dedications of rare groove tunes, and we're all across London. We use the real names too, because we're not fazed by who cool, who a fool. See, I want to do everything with you, so
I fantasize about
see you just sit every day, and I want to do just sit everything. Sit baby, sit everything, and now I want to run holding hands. See, I know that we can do this in a field of purple grass sprayed with green or white tulips under a sky washed orange by an everlasting sunset. And you know what? I ain't done yet. See, I want to catch a ride of some crimson-colored stallion. We can sail a boat made of water straight into the horizon, or we can catch a lift on a cloud that's silver linings really platinum. But you know what? I still ain't done yet. See, I want to, and I was thinking we could
sit up, baby.
And if you wouldn't mind a little,
Oh yeah,
and if you're ready, we can always.
oh baby.
See, I want to be on the phone with you for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. I'm no longer scared of your future, baby, because after tonight, I'm going to be in your history forever. See, I about you just sit every day, and sit do just say everything, say everything, say everything, say I fantasize about you, sit every day, and I want to do just everything for you, sit baby, sit everything, and I fantasize about you, sit every day, and I want to do just.
Remember always that the answer you seek is a question. The question, it seemed, had always been with me. Why am I here? Why do I exist? Why is there life and why is there death? Why is everyone always looking at the glass as being half full or empty instead of just what it is? Half. And now, why is it that we have a problem when adults have their fuckery when they're just being adulterous? And isn't adultery that which adults do? As such, why do we keep making marriages monogamous? I mean, it's monotonous and illogical. And if not, then why is it there are far more women in this world than there are men, yet every woman expects every man to have just one woman? That's bad math and a bit selfish. Yet, given this logic, why is it a woman will get with a man who already has another, encourages him to leave his woman, and expects him to be faithful to her? Oh, but I am being faithful to myself. I've always been this way. And even more eerie, why are there some who call themselves atheists? When just to say you don't believe in God, you have to acknowledge that there is a God not to believe in. And now, why do we believe in God and believe that we can actually do something against His will, like have an abortion or commit suicide? And if God created everything and is everywhere, why is God in church and not the brothel? And if God is in both, why do I have to go to church? I mean, given I'm not a Christian, but why do Christians keep telling me that I'm being led astray? Telling me that I need to find Jesus. As if Jesus were lost. And now, if Jesus is lost, why the hell is everybody following him? I mean, So like, why are we here? Why do we exist? We exist because of God. But why is God? Wait a minute. That's it. Why is God? It's not the question, but rather the question and the answer to everything. Why is God? It is the universal equation, and I have solved it. And now, finally, there are no more damn questions.